the garden. If it won't rain, it doesn't matter. We'll water them with tears of laughter. At first there might not be much to it, no forest roads or rivers through, a rocky globe to start us off, and on it grow the world we want. The neighbors will all think we're strange as we wave at them from outer space, but I had to know just how it felt to grow something bigger than what I have built alone. A home I thought I'd never leave, but you and I can shape a world. The lakes and towns and everything. We'll put a planet in the sky, grown from pebbles, you and I. And if little aliens do invade, attempts at peace will still be made. I'll contact them with gifts, but if they reject those, I will insist on meeting their attacks with might. A big galactic pillow fight, and just before they win, we're told they're allergic to the whimsical. So I'll blast this song, and don't you know, the sweetness makes their heads explode. And look, they're filled with popcorn, so let's grab a snack, sit back and watch the show. I'm not a chemist, no, I am no geologist, but you and I can shape a world, the lakes and towns and all of it. And bit by bit and stone by stone, the pebbles take the shape of something else. It's growing bigger than myself.
Hey there, everybody. How are we all doing? Hi, Alyssa Marie, and hey, Lucky Paradox. Boop, 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 boop. Hello there, Quill. Yeah, I said that this would be a inconsistent thing where I don't really know when I'm gonna do these. And I still don't. But I've done, hey Mags, I did a little bit of work on the stream in general, just the kind of overlays of it, and I also added a channel reward, don't tell anyone. So I'm interested to see how that goes, if it works. I should bring in my guy, hold on. Let's see. What should I be looking at? I should be looking over here. Yeah, I've done a couple of bits. I've also added something to the wheel spin system. Thank you very much, Lee Paradox. I will do that. That's very kind of you. 1 second. Sincerely, that's one of the best things I've done with these streams, is putting in that channel reward, because I think I probably drink more water in these than I do out of these at this point, which isn't ideal. Yeah, and exactly, it gives me a chance to pour one out as well for for poor Geodude. We knew him for such little time. Yeah, right, I'm probably going to get cracking with this, so let's see if I remember all the different hotkeys are set up. Hey, it's the boy. Cool. And I didn't pause the game, so I could have accidentally started a new game when I wasn't paying attention. I need to be better at that. Hold on. Lovely. Cool, yeah. Yeah, well, Quill has uncovered something. I can't tell if it worked. I might need to edit that. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I know why it didn't work quite as I wanted, or maybe it did and I just wasn't paying attention. For anyone that was paying attention, did a little piss turn up on the screen somewhere, and did you hear a faint whisper of me saying the word piss? Okay, cool. That's fine. Then it does work as it's meant to. There we go. Cool. I spent an unreasonable amount of time getting that to work, so I'm glad it does. I might need to turn it up a little bit because it's very easy to talk over. There we go. So generally, from your end, because obviously I can't hear myself in the right kind of like audio. How's the how's the audio for that? Should I be turning up the Pisper, or is that fine as it is? I'm not very consistent with setting all the different audio levels anyway, with Spotify and the mic and everything, but let me know. Let me know how that is. And yeah, in response to your question, Lucky Paradox, my second ever Pokemon, my second catch, Geodude, was struck down in his prime by a Wheel of Pisfortune spin. I don't think you were here on Monday when we started this, but Violet Sea. Where's Violet Sea? Oh yeah, here. I'm really amused by it. Yeah, I don't. Could be a little bit louder. That's fine. I'll make it a little bit louder, I think. I'll probably do it in between streams. But yeah, I have a Wheel of Pisfortune in the bottom left, and essentially anytime someone subs, whether it's a gifted or a prime or any kind of sub, they get to spin the wheel. And you can see the scrolling text above it, and those are all the different issues that can happen. Cool, lovely. I'm fine with it being a quiet piss then. Basically anytime someone subs, they spin the wheel and something bad happens. You can see in the top left, which wasn't their last stream, a kind of log of what's happened so far in the adventure. We had 4 spins last stream, which was very good, very kind. And yeah, 4 bad things happened to me. Speaks spun the wheel, and I got limited to a party of 3 until I beat the gym, which I did at the end of the stream. Alien spun it and doomed my starter Pokemon, which means if Herculean dies, then that's the end of them. Which is lovely. What do I have? Okay. 3 Pokemon plus the egg. Lovely. I then had to toss away all of my Pokeballs, and something else happened. I can't remember. Hey, thank you for following Tarquin Farnhart, who is part of my Patreon, and whose name makes me laugh every time. Hey, it's a very good name. Right, what am I doing? I'm gonna buy a handful of Pokeballs because I know this stretch of water, I quite like it. And there's a few different Pokemon that I want to catch, I think, on this stretch. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I have kind of any particular point in the story in mind for the end of this stream. I know there's a chunk of Team Rocket bits that you have to do. Oh, he just stops you if you go before you beat the gym. So we might not beat the second gym by the end of this stream. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed the chance to make a piss joke. Well, That's what the chat's for. Thank you, Paradox. But yeah, there's a lot of things going in this stream. Oh yeah, and I didn't even get to the best bit. At the end of the stream, Mags very kindly gifted a sub to someone. It's fine, I've come to terms with it. Mags very kindly gifted a sub to someone, and with the best of intentions got a spin of the wheel and released my second Pokemon, my favourite, well, not anymore, but maybe my favourite Pokemon at the time, Geodude. And I think it was just before I took on the gym as well, so it was excellent timing. But it's fine. It's all fine. It kind of set in a little bit last stream just how much of an issue a lot of these are going to be later on in the game. Because I don't know if this is the universal way of playing Pokemon, but it's certainly the way I've always played it, where I essentially just catch 6 Pokemon and leave it at that, kind of just work them until the end of the game. That's not going to be possible with this run, because it's fine. Because yeah, it's very easy for someone to spin the wheel and me to lose one or all of my Pokemon, it turns out. There's some hellish... I do still need to beat Draco Malfoy. Oh no, I did still beat Draco Malfoy, that's a good point. But like, Bird Malfoy. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm trying to do it in a way as well where I keep everyone kind of at the same level, just in case something does happen to all of them. I mean, that's, I think, how I would play this game anyway, but yeah, I thought I would treat myself with a Pokemon stream because I did a lot of work yesterday, and I did a good chunk of work. I hope this doesn't kill me. This would be a enough start to the stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did a lot of work yesterday, and I did a lot of work during Raf's stream to bulk up this stream a bit, including the new channel reward, which we've seen a couple of already, and I will wait until yeah, exactly. I'll wait until it happens, but I've also made some changes to the Wheel of Pisfortune as well. I think I've only changed... Oh, did I forget to change them there? Oh, I don't know. I did forget to change them there. Hold on. I need to make a change to the list running down the left. Thank you, Quill. No, it is loud enough, isn't it? Yeah, I made a change to the list, but then forgot to update it. So let me do that midstream. So we're organised here. Cool. There we go. You didn't see anything, but yeah, we've got 1 or 2 insignificant changes. Thank you, Lucky. Yeah, 1 or 2 insignificant changes to the list. I got rid of one that I wasn't too much of a fan of being on there anyway. It was just doing like a Matt Pat video essay voice for 2 minutes because it was something that BT suggested. And it's not interesting enough an impression to have on the list, to be honest. And I replaced... What did I replace it with? I replaced it with something that was more interesting. Oh yeah, it was no switching mid-fight. I like the idea because I have already been wimping out quite a lot with Herculine to make sure that they don't die. So yeah, I made one of the rules that can come up that I'm not allowed to switch Pokemon mid-fight. which makes the doomed Pokemon a bit more interesting, scary to use. Anyway, it's all good. Right, I'm gonna go back because everyone took a bit of a beating against that Zubat. I'm also trying to decide whether to actually play the music from the game. I think I should actually. This is all very much a working document. Thank you all for accepting that. Let me open the volume mixer first so it doesn't blast everyone's head off. Oh, there we go, I already did. Cool. Kind of. No, it doesn't work. Lucky Paradox, thank you very much. The bad news is we can't get the music working, but that's fine. We're going to ignore that. I can, but in a way that I don't want to. I will fix it at some point, and I will put it in the background. But thank you very much, Lucky Paradox, for gifting us up. Right, so here's how things have changed a little bit. There are 16 people watching. I don't know how many of you were here in the first stream. Yeah, it was too loud, and also I'll go into it in a bit. But right, so what we do now is I need to remember what the hotkey was. It's this. So my boy drops down and he comes up. The game is still in the bottom left, just whilst it runs. It doesn't matter too much that it's paused, I think, whilst I do this. Let's get to spin some piss, folks. Right, where do we click? It is here. Let's see what happens. Thank you again, Paradox, for gifting this. Let's see what I have to do. Oh, so sick. That is one of the like 7, I think. Six good ones. Positive ones for me on there. Thank you very much for that then. So we've immunized the 6th Pokemon. Now let's figure out which one the 6th Pokemon is. I also have a button to make sure he leaves in a nice way. So that's what he's done. 1 second, I need to click a tiny box there. Done it. So the 6th Pokemon, which I don't have, but I will like scroll through and kind of go back to the start and choose the 6th one, has basically 1 extra life from being released or being... Yeah, it would have been Geodude, that would have been great! Or from being doomed, so I can feel a little bit more safe with one of them. Let's see who it is. Hey, Scotty. Drum roll. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! So, Pidgey is immunized. That is lovely. Pidgey is already my best Pokemon, and now we know that Pigeon can't immediately fucking die, which is great. Pidgey, by the way, should be colloquially known as, and named this 4th as Pisky. I forgot to name them. But yeah, that is lovely. Thank you very much for that, Paradox. I will also write that in the log at some point between streams, but for now, it's going on a piece of paper. Whoop, 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 whoop. And it only happens once. Thanks, Tarquin. Only happens once. So if they get doomed in a spin, then the immunization is gone and it's back to square one. But I personally feel a lot happier for that, so thank you very much. Cool. Right, let's go to the Poké Center. But now I have to go out of my way to not try and only use Pisky. Oh, I absolutely will. Thank you, Paradox. I am very proud of it. It's from a website. I don't know if it was, if you could see it when it was on the screen, but it's from a website I think called Wheel of Names, if memory serves. But yeah, There's a lot of customization, and it's very nice to make it all yellow. Did Game Show DeepBlueGameInk have one of those long game? He didn't have a long game through a microphone, Game Show microphone, but he probably should have. But that's fine. Right. So there's a few Pokemon in this little stretch down to the cave who I quite like. I don't know if some of them only show up at night is the problem, but I'm fairly sure you can get a Wooper around here, and I would quite like a Wooper, I think. Look, I already spent so much time yesterday animating something which is not gonna explicitly earn me rent, which is what a lot of my animations feel like at the minute. So maybe I will go back to it, or maybe I won't. We'll never know. He probably should have a microphone though. It's fine. Right. There is a Pokemon Center around here somewhere, and I think one of these as well gives you a fishing rod, I think. Is it this early? Oh, maybe I'd like a Magikarp. No, maybe trading a Magikarp on a stream is really bad. Maybe that's really bad content. Would you ever grant someone a DVA avatar for themselves as a channel redemption? Probably not as a channel redemption, but I would do commissions for that, probably. Not right now because I am rammed until the end of the year. But I mean, I do commissions of people already. I've not done like an animated. Have I done an animated commission? I've done like animations. No, the problem with channel redemptions is there are some people on here who've been here from day one. Mostly mods, I think, who have an absurd amount of channel points. I think they've got like 20,000. Like, I think Alien might have said he had like 30,000 points. We started GoFundMe to get a Game Show DVA. I don't think we need to worry about it that much. Oh, I've not been paying attention. I hope Herculine doesn't die. Okay, cool. It's fine. Yeah, I don't always do commissions. I've done like 2 like slots of them. I'm gonna be quiet just for a little bit, just because I get the feeling. Oh, okay, no, cool. Thank you, Scotty. Yeah, hold on. I will be right back. Whoop. Thank you very much, Scotty. Yeah, Lewis flagging behind. Yeah, I think Alien. I think Alien might have like been subbed right from the get-go as well. So yeah, I think Alien is winning currently. So yeah, I have to be careful with channel rewards, because if I do one of these where I'm like, oh, if I set it to a ridiculously high amount, like 10,000, and then I'll get a face cam, like Alien already has like a lot. So yeah, how would you like to have this? Hey, it's a little bit of lore building. Lovely, thank you very much. I wonder if you can actually buy it off him, like later on in the game if you come back. But yeah, I will keep adding dumb channel rewards like piss that I've just added. You can secretly have an avatar when I open my commissions again and you pay me. Yes. Lovely, thank you. Right, I think. Oh, is there maybe someone in there that has the fishing rod? Is it him? Let's have a speak. Hey, there we go. I have to be really careful with channel rewards because Alien will use them as a funny take. Yeah, it's the fear. If you just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call. 1 second.
Like this, I told a bunch of strangers stuff I really shouldn't admit.
Hello, I am back. Thank you for bearing with. I was just getting a call. Hey there, Leo. We do fear Alien, we always do. Paradox, I did not see that until I had already finished my conversation with my fiance. Sorry if you've got something to tell me. If you make channel rewards, we mostly Alien will find a way to redeem them. That is a threat. Yeah. I'm aware of that. I'm fine with that. It's why I'm just careful of what I make the channel rewards. Like Piss, I think it's funny and I will always enjoy happening in the background. A channel reward of Blue will take a few hours out of his day and draw you. That's one that's going to be harder to keep at my end of the deal for. But yes, if anyone has any time invaluable ideas for channel rewards, please let me know. Oh no, a Beyonce. Is that where Beyonce got the name? Okay, right. So there's Wooper. So I can then look at the I can look at the Pokedex and see if I can catch this good boy in the daytime. Like his first sprite, considering this is the 2nd generation Pokemon, is so good. It's so beautiful. Just like thank you, Paradox. It's so good. It's such a pretty little sprite. I love him. I love this boy. Thank you, Krill. I'm never gonna not enjoy it. Because there's one gif of Wooper that... Does he just go by Kiki Flipnote? The really bouncy, liquidy Flipnote animator on Twitter mainly. Did a really nice gif of Wooper bouncing up and down that I think of constantly. And to be honest, I didn't realise that he'd taken this kind of sprite of Wooper so kind of literally. I presume that he drew it himself. I think him. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm glad to see that this is just what Wooper looks like. Cool. I'm enjoying Rocky the Onyx leveling up a bit quicker than I was worried about, because having a level 3 Onyx wasn't doing much for me. Right, let's have a look at my Pokedex. Look how cool the Pokedex looks way back here. I love Pokemon Gold. I think it's the best generation. I'm sure there are many reasons that are solid why that's wrong, but it's just so pretty. Right, area. but is there a difference between day and night? Yeah, there is. Where am I? Okay, that doesn't mean much to me because... Oh, do I have to talk to someone to get a map? Oh, whoops. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that's later. I think I know where I am, but not well enough to risk wasting time here, so I'm just going to crack on. Oops. That's fine. Is he? Okay. I don't know necessarily whether, because a lot of these streams, I've already said this a few times, but these streams are going to be inconsistent for me playing Pokemon Gold because today has been a nice change, and I thought I'd treat myself to playing a bit of Pokemon at the end of my 9 to 5, but I won't be doing that too much. I say 9 to 5, it's not quite that. Oh, I would like a blooper. Okay, it might be worth Googling it, because I would quite like blooper. Yeah, a lot of these streams are going to be like 2 or 3 hours later than my normal stream time, which I guess for Americans is good, or is fine. But today I thought I would do it same time as usual, because I've finished an animation I was working on. It's an animation actually that no one here has seen. I haven't streamed any of the process for it because Monday I did this. God, I think I only started it on like Thursday, I guess. Last Thursday, maybe Friday. So yeah, it's going to be a fun surprise for everyone. Oh, and also, I don't think I mind saying what it is for you 16 people. Enjoy this insight. It's the animated moment, and Quill will be happy about this specifically. It's the moment where Jacob, in the latest Drawfee, not latest, but a few Drawfee episodes ago, forgot to record everyone's drawings and recreated them all himself, which was an outstanding feat. And I've animated like a minute and a half of that. And as 1 or 2 of you will be able to guess, I've done something fun for it. Because it's so... it's behind the curtain. Because it's such a recent thing that's happened as well, I'm probably gonna release it. I'm kind of pushing it to the top of the queue. I'm working I'm working very quickly at the minute and trying to get a lot of different animations kind of in the bank, because I've got a secret project coming up soon before the end of the year, and I'm not gonna be able to stream any of it, and I'm not going to be able to work whilst I'm doing it, so I'm trying to bank up some animations so I can post them as regularly as I am in the minute without having to like take a big break. So there are actually 2 other Drawfee animations that need to go up first, and a Mabim Bam one. I have a proper bank going. I'm very, very proud of myself. But yeah, this one is going to go up to the top of the queue, so it's going up on Patreon on Friday, and then going up on YouTube on next Friday instead of like October, which is when it by right should actually be going up, but that's fine. I want people to see it sooner than later, so yeah. And it was going to be a Drawfee animation that went up next anyway, so it's not like a big I don't know, it's not like a big kind of change in like my brain schedule. I do have a lot of them banked, yeah. I have quite a few weeks coming up before the end of the year that I won't be able to work or won't be able to kind of animate anything for the channel, so yeah, they're all set and ready. And I'm also hoping another peek behind the curtain. I'm hoping at some point, well, I shouldn't say this, but at some point before the end of the year, to go back to weekly uploads rather than bi-weekly uploads, which is what I'm doing at the minute and have been for August, I think. I think July was the last fully weekly upload. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it up as long as I did July, or if it's going to be indefinite, depending on if I just don't get any kind of commission or paid work or anything like that. that's probably not likely, but who knows? It's why I don't confirm these kinds of things very much, because they can change. I probably don't need to go back to the Poke Center for this, because I don't think Onyx is going to get used very much in the cave. I'm just going to have a very quick Google to see if Wooper is a nighttime Pokemon. Oh, and he's so pretty when he's shiny as well. Details. Yeah, so you can find him in the day, but it is a 4% chance. So I will be hanging about for a while, so I will probably not do that. Cool. On the one hand, I want weekly uploads. On the other hand, I want to get paid. Thank you. Me too. I know what I'm doing. I'm fine. Don't worry. If I do weekly uploads, it doesn't mean that I am now homeless. I have a system, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm hoping at least, no, I shouldn't really say. I'm not going to say, but at some point we'll be back to weekly uploads, hopefully. If it was one of these where it's like that kind of an issue in terms of getting paid, I probably wouldn't be doing these like Pokemon streams. Thank you, Max, I will. But yeah, it's all chill. Do I want to Zubat? I always say, so I don't know if anyone else has this. I try not to like always catch the same Pokemon that I do every time I play Pokemon. I always think, really, a nice loud blink, lovely. Yeah, I always try not to catch like the same Pokemon over and over again, and I always think that I'm gonna like having a Zubat, because I always like the idea of having a Golbat, and I think they're gonna be a really good Pokemon, and then I always hate them. They always just bore me. Yeah, I do this full time now. I'm very lucky to do it full time. It's all freelance, so I don't have any kind of long-term contracts. But it's ads from YouTube and commissions, essentially. And I mean, as of like since January this year, I make a little bit of extra as well on Twitch. And oh god, Patreon as well. I should say Patreon is very important to why I'm able to do this full time. Golbat is a bit boring. I also don't know if Crobat exists. I think Crobat exists on Gen 2. I think maybe Crobat came in on Gen 2. Also, why am I trying to fight this Onyx like this? Oh god, I don't have anything that can fight rock Pokemon, really. Oh no. I should have caught Bellsprout for a second. Bellsprout. That's the thing, like, they're stuck with just, like, Leech Life. Because I'm only ever interested in catching a Zubat early on in the game. Like in, is it the Moon? Mount Moon, I think, in the first generation. And then it's just, like, by the time, I don't know. They're boring. I'm gonna have a look at my stats just to kind of break up this fight a little bit, because I don't know who's kind of got the best stats. Pidgey's got the best attack, so maybe I should be doing it like this. I'm gonna switch in Pidgey for this, because this... Oh, cool, I'm being bound, aren't I? Okay, never mind then. Also, thank you for dropping the links, though. Yeah, I always think that I'm gonna like having a Zubat, and then I think their stats are just really bad. I'm not really one of these that kind of like goes into detail of like Cerebi.net and kind of checks out which Pokemon are like gonna be statistically the best and tactically gonna work for different areas. I just kind of catch 6 that I think look cool and carry on. Yeah, that's the kind of impression I got from them. But this is going to be a long fight and maybe not fun to watch. Oops. Okay, right, let's switch in Pidgey and see if they do any more damage. Why, what does Nathan do? Nathan from Drawfee? Thank you, Scardy, I will do just that. I'm gonna try and do it one-handed so I can... Okay, cool, Pidgey does a bit more damage, that's fine. So I can just kind of spam the A button to get through this fight. I mean, after this cave is a patch of grass that has Hoppips. I did this last year, I think it's Hoppips, the first of the three. Yeah, because it's Hoppip and then Skip Bloom and then... Piss. Good, thank you. This was such a good idea. There's a chat log that kind of runs in between streams, and me testing out that it works and making sure that like the audio is about right. Oh, 1 sec. I'm just going to mute you for a sec because my partner's coming home.
Wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious in retrospective? Like the answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in.
Thank you for, I think surprisingly, all showing the restraint not to just spam piss whilst I was talking to my partner who just came home. I was fully expecting, because I had one headphone in, just to hear a barrage of piss, piss, piss. I was also at one point, thank you, I was at one point and I think I need to do this. I was going to add another one which was just me in the distance yelling the word piss, but at the time I was kind of setting that one up yesterday. It was, I think, like 9 at night or 8 at night, and BT was asleep and I didn't want to wake her up to the distant sounds of me just screaming the word piss in the other room, so... also, maybe it's a bad idea to give you that kind of power, I don't know. I also might need to make the piss that appears a little bit bigger, because I'm not sure... I'm just going to do one myself. Piss. I can't see them. They should appear on the screen somewhere, but I can't always see them. I think that might be an issue that I've made. No, it doesn't. There it is. Okay, I think it works sometimes. I think I need to fix something. Thank you. I think I'm going to catch this Sandshrew, actually. I think it can take one more hit. Let's find out. Hey, yeah, I think I'd like a Sandshrew. Well, good news, it's not going anytime soon, because I need some of you to use up your points, specifically some of the mods. Hey, Leo, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's see... Spin that piss. I don't know if I like spin that piss as a catchphrase. I kind of... I solidified it. Oh, actually, first. Well, no, let's do the spin first, because the spin might involve naming. Right, let's spin some piss. Right, where are we? Here we go. No, I don't know if... Oh, maybe I will give him a little microphone, like in his left hand. If he has one in his left hand, then he can still kind of be presenting it. Okay. Are we all ready? Once more, thank you very much to Leo. Also, tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I think I remember you saying it was pronounced like that in the Piscord, but if that's wrong, sorry. Thank you, Leo, for subscribing. Let's spin that piss. Oh god, please be something okay. Okay, that's not horrendous. Can you all read it when it's on the screen? Yeah, that's fairly big, isn't it? Okay, cool. Right, so... Fantastic. I need to be at a Pokemat to do this, but in terms of wasting all my money, what that means is me basically buying as many things as I can and then selling them or tossing them at a loss. No, I can just toss them, can't I? Yeah. So I have no money, so that's cool. I can't get to a Pokemat for a little bit, but I will waste the money that I gather until then as well. Thank you, Leo. I'm really proud of them. It took me a lot of yesterday to do that. Right, guys, I've remembered that we actually nickname Pokemon on streams, so let's get some suggestions for Sandshrew, please. I love Mags's interpretation that Sandshrew looks like she's singing Memory from Cats. So if we need to name them... oh my god. Oh, BT's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna look at the screen, I need to remember what the cat's called. I can only remember that the actress is called Elaine Page. Oh, so glad she can't hear me, she would hate this. Okay, doesn't matter, I can't remember it. It's not Skimbleshanks. Who is it? This is going to annoy me. Let me Google it. It is Grisabella. Thank you, Scardy. Yeah, got to before I could Google it. Thank you. It's not Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat, but I love Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat. They are, without a doubt, the strongest cat. Okay, we have a few suggestions, so I am going to... Can we call the Sandshrew blooper? Okay, right, let's run a poll. How many characters can you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay, we're gonna spell like that. Cool, I think I got everyone's suggestion. So, if you would like to vote on the name of Sandshrew, I will leave this in the more than prepared, I can't think of the word. It's in your hands. I'm not going to vote in it. Or am I? Should I give myself a vote? I should have really seen this coming. I'm keeping an eye on the poll, and it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes I forget that everyone here, or most people here... Does someone need to send this to Karina and ask them to do another drawing because of this one? Thank you, Lucky Paradox. I will do just that. Okay. I should have really seen this coming. Yeah. I nearly missed it as well over the 5th one I put on here. Democracy fails again. Thank you very much, everyone. Lovely. And just like that, we have tainted. We have tainted this stream. I'll be honest, I don't know where Schmando comes from. I saw a bit of fan art that was like Phoenix Wrighty, and it was them on the other side of the Drawtectives, so I don't know if they're in season 2 of Drawtectives. I don't know if Schmando is Schmancher is good, but it's too late. The people have spoken. Blooper is Whooper. I don't know if I will let that go to the poll. Oh, it is just Karina's. Oh, okay, cool. Lovely. Well, thank you, everyone. I'm gonna just kind of crack through the cave and then waste the money afterwards rather than going all the way back to Violet Sea. I think is the right thing to do. That being said, it does look like I might need to go to a Poké Center after this fight anyway. I feel like... Oh. My house is getting a call. I might need to answer that. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Says there's been a delay, and I sigh, buckle up and prepare for the wait. There's a middle-aged woman on my right by the window. No ring on her finger, maybe divorced or a widow. She's drafting an email, and from where I am seated, I can side-eye that shit, so of course I'm gonna read it. It said, "Dear McCracken, this is already great. Dude's got a pen pal and a killer last name. She opens with an inside joke and she's..."
Hello, I am back. Thank you for keeping yourselves occupied whilst I answered that. Trophy episode creating comic. Yes. Sick. Paradox, will you stop threatening to be my fiancé? Thank you for the piss there. Lovely. Okay. Right. So I was gonna say, before I got cut off, that I was fairly sure this trainer had fire-type Pokemon, and that was wrong. Sorry. We're all good. I really should have caught a Bellsprout, because there's so many rock types, and I don't have any... anything that does much damage to them. No, I do remember this trainer. I think he has like a level 4 Geodude, and then a 6, and then an 8, and then a 10. I think. Is Piss the threat? I think I should be able to get through this fight without dying, hopefully. I don't know. Leo, I have just seen you. I haven't seen the picture yet, but I can only imagine. I can tell the context from the caption. Thank you for that. Leo has just tweeted something atting Karina, because I imagine it's because she ruined Shpando poll here as well. I'm sorry, Paradox. Unfortunately, the vacancy is taken. Think of the trainer at the end of the cave, the Furry Fox friend. That would be the one. Yes, they do have a Vulpix. Perfect. Thank you, Scardy. See, this is what I need. I need people who know the game better than me here to look after me and look after my Pokemon. I reckon this is going to be a level 6 Geodude, though. I think. Hey, perfect. Thank you as well for dropping the link. I will watch that after the stream. Yeah, okay, cool. Play this game. So Scardy, I need to know as well for my... okay, cool, right, so same type attack bonuses must be a thing. Looking at that, I would say. For my own sanity, the main reason I'm doing this run is because I love Pokemon Gold, and I really want to beat Red at the end of like the whole game. So you beat the Elite Four, you get to Kanto, you beat all of them, and then you can fight Red at the top of the mountain. It sounds sick, it sounds so cinematic, I really want to do it. But every time I try and play it, I get to about Gym 4. I usually beat Gym 4, which is a ghost gym, and then lose the will to live with this game. I don't know if it's because there's like kind of a gap before you get to Gym 5, which is I think the fighting gym or something like that. But I just always lose the will with it and stop playing it. And the main reason I'm doing this stream is because I feel like if I have people either hurling abuse at me or ruining the game somehow or adding some kind of challenge or just I don't know, the kind of scheduled commitment of having to play it. I feel like I'll play it and actually finish it and do it. Do you have that as well? Do you also struggle to finish this game in particular, or is it just me? Because Pokemon Red, I have beaten start to finish a handful of times since I was a kid, but I don't know. It might just be me, and that's fine as well. I'm sure it gets boring for a minute in the middle there. You have to get through the lighthouse bit. Yeah. No, now that you say that, it was literally in the lighthouse. I think I remember. Oh no, I remember what happened. No, I was I was on a hot streak the last time I played this. I got to the lighthouse. I think I remember maybe I beat the 6th gym and got like a fair bit. And then the way I play it crashed, and I lost my save and went back ages and ages. I probably need to save this game quite a lot, actually, now that I think about it, now that I'm doing this on a stream. I mean, I guess I can just make up the time outside the stream if that does happen, but yeah, I think the reason why I stopped playing last run was just because I think literally just because I cocked the like save file, but I had to play through this game 3 times in a row before it got very tedious. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me then, but hopefully this is the one. With all of you pushing me. Yeah. What I might do as well, and again, I need to stop suggesting doing things out loud in front of you all because you will hold me to it. Oh god. Yeah, it's why I've not let any of the Wheel of Pisfortune things be like, you reset the game. I don't want to do that. Paradox, how dare you? Yeah, I can't do like a true Nuzlocke because this game is so long, and if I get like right to the end and then it goes back to the start, I just can't. I can't. There's still things on the Pisfortune wheel which are release all of your Pokemon, which would not be ideal, but if that happens, I will release them all, go back to the very first route and catch like a level 2 Pokemon, and then, I don't know, grind from there. I'm not gonna ruin my day by resetting the whole game. I can't bring myself to do it. Maybe if I do this game and I finish it, maybe in the future I will do that with a game that I have less of an emotional connection with, that I need to finish in this way. At one point playing through Heart Gold and Soul Silver was like a legitimate way to get the Kanto stars by beating Red. Wait, hold on, let me read that again. Point playing through Heart Gold Silver and Joey. Oh, wild. That's weird. I still don't really know much about the kind of Kanto section of the game. Like I vaguely remember getting to it once, but I know I've never beaten Red, which, like I say, is just that cinematic moment that I'm after. It's what I want. Paradox, you're absolutely fine, don't worry. Yeah, I don't know if you only get one each time. Oh right, I see. Wait, do you get one for beating Red? Is it not like you go to Pallet Town in Kanto and Professor Oak gives you one? I don't know. At any rate, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like Sword and Shield are good for fun as logs. Yeah, I actually tried that. Nothing to do with the stream. It was never going to be anything to do with the stream. Oh, you beat Red and then Oak gives you one. That's cool. That's really cool. No, I've definitely never beaten Red then. Yeah, I like started Sword or Shield, whichever one I have, and I got a decent way into it, and I was talking... No, I didn't. What am I talking about? I literally got like to the open section, or like the open area, I can't remember what it's called, like the free roam bit. Caught a Pokemon, my Wooloo died, and then I got sad because I named him Tumbly Joe and I got attached to him, told the Piscord about it, they all mourned for Tumbly Joe, and then I stopped playing immediately. And again, that's where I kind of need I need people here to be watching it to pressure me into actually carrying on, because I think if I did a Nuzlocke by myself, I think I would just get like sad too quickly and just stop playing again. And it's fine, it's not like I was gonna lose one of my favourite Pokemon in the very first stream. Max! So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Right. I'm gonna keep with Herculine. I can hear Taja in the back of my head. R.I.P. Tumbly Joe. I can hear Taja in the back of my head calling me a coward for not using Herculine enough, so that's what we're doing. Against all these level 6 Pokemon, I'm being very brave. Oh dear. I think I will before the next stream. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow, which is going to be the usual community art stream. They're not being kicked out because of these streams. I really want to be as like kind of, I don't want to say professional. They're still doing it full time or not. It still doesn't feel like a profession. I think I use the sentence, my job is weird, like daily at this point when I'm talking to BT. Yeah, I don't want these streams to like interfere too much with my normal schedule. It just feels like, I don't know, I don't want to pretend that this is work. Ideally, so. That was a very Jellicle Sandshrew. It's true. Oh boy. If I win the lottery and we spamming subs until we undoom the fiery anteater friend, thank you. But in the doing so, you will accidentally release all of the Pokemon. Yeah, I put the Undoom one on there with a very hopeful heart. It's very unlikely to get picked. There's so many really dumb ones on there. DeepBlueGameInk is real. I mean, God, there's one on there that I do a face reveal, and I don't want to do that, ideally. I mean, I've come to terms with, I might do it. It's why it's on there. I don't mind that it's on there, but I was testing out the wheel yesterday when I was fixing it up and changing it a little bit. If anyone was here in the first stream, they'll be thinking, this wheel is more piss-coloured than I thought it was because it's a bit more yellow now. And I was testing it out, and even in one of the test spins, it came up with blue does a face reveal, and genuinely, like, my heart dropped a little bit, and I was like, oh god, no, I can actually, oh no, I don't want it. It's not so bad, no. Yeah, maybe like oh, that's a good point. I could do like channel points for a respin, maybe. Yeah, that's the fiery boy that I think Skadi said earlier. Yeah, I've come to terms with it. Like, if it does come up, I will honor it. I will put the best. Oh, Quill, it's so good. Yeah, I've come to terms with it. I will put like a picture that I've already picked out, and I'll put it in the Discord. I won't put it on Twitter because I don't want it to be that findable. I'm talking about this like it's so secretive. Like, there are plenty of people online that have themselves on there and don't immediately just get like doxed or murdered or whatever. But yeah, no, it doesn't make me that uncomfortable. Don't worry. I've got a good photo that's like not obscured so you can't see my face, but like obscured a little bit, so I feel comfortable with it. But yeah, you're not gonna get it without paying through the nose. Give me them subs, baby. We're gonna get those spins. Yeah, all of that to say, I am comfortable with it. Do not worry. Do not threat. But also, hey, would you look at that? I didn't realise Herculine It's a face reveal, and it's just my avatar in the bottom right. Oh, wouldn't that be really funny if the face reveal like was the picture of me but on the face of my avatar? Gotta do a winter photo when you were bundled up. I mean, genuinely, I think the photo is from when... Who's J-Bug? I think it was from winter, like a year or two ago. A year ago? Last year? I don't know. It was not a recent one. It's a good photo for a face reveal. I think genuinely when BT took it of me, I remember thinking like, yeah, I look good in this photo. This is the one. Who is J-Bug? Yeah. And it's one of these as well where, like, I mean, literally from what I said just there, you can tell this is right, but like every now and then I'll take a photo or someone will take a photo of me and I'll be like, if I do end up doing a face reveal, this is a nice photo of me. This is the one I will choose. Actually, I don't want Herculine to be fighting this boy. He he feels like he might take a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, I think rock type is super effective against fire, isn't it? So that could have... I don't know. I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose the boy. Okay. But I'm not going to win by doing this. So... J-Bug is definitely the secret supervillain identity of Jacob Drawfee. Yeah. I mean, that would explain who keeps ringing my doorbell. The beef has clearly gotten to a point. To this point. Yeah. I remember I died to this one several times in my youth. Yeah. Yeah. Now that you say it, I also get flashbacks to like going way back before the cave and being annoyed about that, so... Oh, I'm not doing a lot of damage, am I? Okay. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is fine. It's fine. We're gonna screech a lot at this boy. Did anyone spot if you only had one Pokemon? What's the up angel view? Oh, the up angle view, sorry, yeah. You gotta take him in the right angles, you gotta get those good angles, good photos. Oh no. I don't want him to have two though. Oh god, Herculine might die. Oh no. And he just got promoted. He is just about to retire from the force. Oh god. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. If this is what happens, this is what happens. This is the nature of the game. This is why we have the Doom things on the wheel. Okay. I am going to need a grass type. And the thing is, the worst thing about all this is, there is a... Oh, I could just use potions. I'm going to be a little bit of a wimp. I'm going to... Well... No, I'll wait till Pidgey. No, wait, I shouldn't wait till Pidgey. Pidgey's a flying type. Okay, I'm going to use some potions for this one. Yeah, because I literally said I was going to catch a Hoppip as soon as I got out of the cave. And then I didn't, because I got so excited by the fact that there was a Poké Center soon, and this is what I get. But at least, and I can feel happy about this, at least I know I'm going to get so much money from beating this trainer, only to then have to waste it all at the Pokemart as soon as I get into town. I don't want to send the egg at them. I don't think that's fair on Togepi. I don't think it's PG to just launch a Poke Egg. I don't know. I feel like that's a mod. that you can do that though, and just like the egg smashes just go, oh. Okay. This is it. Rocky's gonna get evolved. Not evolved, leveled up. So the second one's gonna be easier. Hertruline got some experience for that, which is fine. Rocky's fucking zoom in. Egg used smash. Bind is going to be useful. Okay. Oh, it's a Machop. Sick. We don't need to worry about anything. Yeah, we'll change Pokemon. Fuck it up. Pidgey. I want a Pidgeotto. Come on. Oh, look at this hench little boy. Okay. The Gen 2 sprite of Machop is so much nicer. Is anyone... I don't know how many people here are like deep in the Pokemon hole. The sprite for Machop in the first generation is fucking terrifying. I recommend searching Machop Gen 1 for anyone who has a spare minute. It does not look like Machop. Paradox, how dare you. It's terrifying. It's fine. The bird killed the child. It's also interesting timing that I started this stream with a fairly obvious gimmick. Oh god, yeah. A fairly obvious gimmick of the Wheel of Pisfortune, and then within, what, 48 hours, Twitch announced that gambling was banned. I think someone saw the roulette wheel and was like, we've got to put a stop to this. Okay, right. Well, that would have been a good way of wasting money, but how much have we got? So, let's get rid of all but 32. Let's buy a load of flower mail and then toss it all. Thank you very much to... Oh wait, have I got enough? Yeah, I've got enough space to do it, that's fine. Who was it? It was... Is it Parrot? No, it was Leo. Thank you very much, Leo, for subscribing and bringing me this pain. I still have... I think I've got enough that this isn't going to hit me too hard, but one way or the other, thank you very much for that. Is it just in my items? It is. Lovely. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for the piss spin. It was very good of you. Right, what do I need to do then? This little Machop Nick. This little bitch boy. Right. Let's use the Poké Center, please. And also maybe save the game. Might not be a bad idea. Let me... save it in a couple of ways. So the way I do this at the minute is when the game shows up on the screen, it takes up the whole screen and it is too big and hurts my eyes. So what I do is I play the game whilst looking at it on OBS, the thing that I used to stream these. The problem is that's when I can't play the music in the background. I'm also wondering, is that going to be an issue anyway with like, am I going to get like flagged by Twitch for using the music? Oh, I don't know. Probably not, right? Like people play games on Twitch all the time. I don't quite know what's going on, but that's fine. We're all in this together. Right, so I think I need to talk to this guy first. And then I speak to Kurt, I guess. Do I try and go to the gym first? I don't know. Let's talk to Kurt. It should be fine, right? I'll set it up in a way next stream that I do this where it can work. I'll Google it as well. Like, I'm sure people play like the soundtracks of games whilst they're playing the games. That can't be like a new thing. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I think it's right. But if the channel gets taken down, I won't personally hold a vendetta against you, Paradox, don't worry. I'm going to ignore the Slowpoke, they're in trouble. I want a grass-type Pokemon. I must have already done that one. Okay. Let's get this Hobbit, please. Please? Hey! Look at him! Gen 2 had the best Pokemon. And like, I remember, I feel like it's maybe a year ago, everyone messaged Twitch. I'm sure I remember seeing like a few months ago, or like a year ago, the like beta, I don't know what they called them, the kind of beta Gen 2 Pokemon, and they looked all so good. Like, it was just, this was the golden era, ironically, of Pokemon. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I did not know he had that. That's going to make him hard to catch. Shit. Does he have an attack then, or does he just have Splash and then Synthesis? Hey, Alien, how are you doing? We've been talking about you a lot because we have a new channel reward, and I'm going to try and go out of my way to make more of them. And people keep saying, thank you, people keep saying, oh, I should have like one really big one, and then my idea of what a really big one now, hey, nice, is that Alien will be able to afford this tenfold no matter how big the channel reward is, so I need to be careful of that. Thank you. There was something really nice about the placement of that one, Rex. Sharpen, it's real. It has been real this whole time. Guys, we have a new Pokemon. Would we like to... 30,000, that's so many. Would we like to come up with some suggestions, thank you Sharpen, for Hoppip's name? I don't have any... we have Blooper for Wooper, but we have not got a Wooper. So, would we like to throw some suggestions? I will run a poll and we will join together and decide this. Hoppus is a strong contender. Already. Okay. I like Weedcopter as well. Lettuce is good. I'm going to just do the first 5. Whoop. Right. I'm going to do it without the hyphen, if that's okay, Quill. That's going to annoy my... that's going to annoy my brain, but Hoppus is still good. Right. Weedcopter. Lettuce. Final call for any Hoppip name suggestions. Going once, going twice. Please vote at your convenience. You have 1 minute to decide the future of this name. Alien, I don't think I was going to name it the Queen, do you? What if the Queen gets doomed? We can't get taken down. Not even by Twitch, just someone will come in through the window. Right. Let's have a vote. Oh, it's close. It is close. We have 4 one way, 3 the other. We only have about 20 seconds left to decide this. I haven't voted yet, so I might swing this at the last second one way or the other. But I don't think the Piscors belong to the Queen. Right. Yeah, Hoppus is the decider. Quill, thank you very much for that suggestion. Let's name this boy. Ba-ba-ba-da. Perfect. Thank you very much. Cool. I've got the boy that I wanted. I said I was going to catch this boy, and I did. I also said I was going to catch a Wooper, but my word means nothing, so... Right. What's down there? So, it's just a load of Team Rocket lots. So, and we've got a bug gym coming. Did she own all the dolphins? Is that a thing? I really don't know whether these, like... Yeah, it is Subai, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if there's actually any, like, credence to that. There's, like, loads of dumb things like that. I mean, she owned all of her corgis. That must be true. I don't think she stole them. Well, that's not. You're here illegally because I haven't finished watching the previous VOD. Sharpen, that's absolutely fine. If you want to go back and watch that, lovely. To be honest, you can pretty much catch yourself up by reading the top left. I kind of wanted that to be a choice. I don't think it's necessary to go back and watch all 2 hours. If you read all of the top left list, you can see what happened last stream. It is up to you. Also, if you want to watch the last VOD, don't read the top left, I guess, because it's spoilers. But you're already here illegally. You said it yourself. I'm going to put you catching Roop on the vision board and it'll happen. Mags. Yeah, go on then. I believe in you. Sharpen, I'm glad we're all working then. What are we doing? All corgis traced by lineage, the Queen's massive army of corgis. I feel like did she breed corgis? Have I made that up? I know she like bred horses, and that was like a thing, but I don't know. Deep Blue is pushing P. Oh come on, that's true. We're all good. Oh yeah, Alien. Good news. In the meantime, we've had 2 spins today, and the first spin was Pidgey got immunized. Very happy about that. So even if Pidgey gets doomed, I don't know whether it should stop them from getting released. I feel like that's too big a thing to like say, oh actually no, it's fine, because like in our last stream someone did this and it was fine. I think maybe immunizing is going to like prevent them from being banned and doomed, but not going to prevent them from just being straight up released. Hey there, Rebecca. I see Jacob Louie. How are you doing? Yeah, we're actually a gaming channel now. Who knew? Shouldn't even once think of combining a horse to get a corgi. I don't like corgi. I don't think that's right. I wasn't paying attention, but no, we're not going to change Pokemon. Sick. Course is better. I think Course is better than Horgy. Oh, dear, oh dear. Yep, I did a lot of... No, don't invoke the name here. I did a lot of work today. Did a lot of animating. It's all good. Hey. Thank you, Sharpen. Yeah, I did a lot of work today. I finished what I needed to get finished by the end of the day a bit early, and I did some stuff after my normal hours yesterday to fix up this stream a bit. So I did that, and I feel like I've earned some time playing some Pokemon Gold in front of the internet. Thank you. It's very cool, very good, and very rad. That's what we aspire to. Right, let's get a new boy out here. I would like to evolve this Pidgey by the end of this stream, so let's see how this goes. Would you rather fight 5 corgi-sized horses and 1 horse-sized corgi? Shit, that's a good question. I mean, we've got to drop some, like, caveats though, Sharpen. Why am I fighting them? Where am I fighting them? Do I feel bad for fighting them? Paradox, thank you very much for gifting another sub. Oh god, okay. Oh no, okay, well, you know what time it is, folks. For anyone that was here at the start of the stream, please reinforce that we have a catchphrase now. What time is it, folks? It's time to spin that piss. Right. Oh yeah, Alien, thank you as well for bringing it up. It is September, so it is a little cheaper wherever you are. Right, we're going to do this mid-fight. We might not be able to act on it. I don't like piss that wheel. Right. Where are we? What am I doing? Here we go. It's the wheel of Pisfortune, folks. Time to spin some piss. Thank you, Quill. Right, where do I click? There. Let's go! Alien, it's real. Thank you. I spent a lot of time on this. What is it? Okay, cool. Right, it is to use a HM on the first slot Pokemon. That's actually really shit. Thank you for doing that. But I think my first slot Pokemon is Pidgey, and I think I have Flash as a HM, so that is not ideal. Thank you very much for doing that. Lucky. No face reveal yet. It's very cool I put that on there. You know the Futurama episode where the robot devil puts his own name on the wheel? Puts his own name on there as a sign of good faith. That feels... Thank you. That feels what's just happened with the boy. Oh, I guess one thing that I hadn't considered is... Well, I guess it's up to me which move I affect. I'm gonna reserve the right to choose which one. Maybe. Oh, should that be your decision? Oh no, it probably should be your decision, shouldn't it? Okay. Right. Folks. You know I like you folks, right? You know we're friends. You have a decision to make in a moment. And it is going to either ruin my favorite Pokemon at the minute, or my strongest Pokemon, or not. So you are going to decide for me via poll which of my 4 moods to replace with Flash, supposing that Pidgey can have a move replaced by Flash. We're friends, right? Paradox, you're my Beyonce, according to earlier lore. So, I am going to finish this fight. I am going to see that my first slot Pokemon, ergo Pidgey. Oh yeah, maybe it should be Lucky. Well, it can't be Lucky because Lucky is going. But yeah, no, we'll say it's a people's choice. Okay. Right. People's choice. Let's see. Whoops. If I can use Flash on Pidgey. I don't really know, like... Oh shit, well, never mind. Pidgey cannot. But... Right. Okay, right, okay. We're gonna do a poll for a poll. First poll is, do I use Flash on Hoppus? Or do I make the very quick journey? Shit, no. First in the order of being able to. Yeah, I think it should be first in the order. So, we no longer need to do any kind of poll. So, Flash is the only HM. There's Mudslap, but that's not as much of an issue because you can just replace TMs. It's going to be Hoppus, and there doesn't need to be a poll because I'm fairly sure Hoppus doesn't have 4 moves. So, thank you very much, Paradox. Hoppus has now irrevocably been given a shit move. in the future, I will do polls to decide which moves get used. The thing I was going to suggest potentially was that I run over to the left because you can get cut fairly quickly. And I'm fairly sure Pidgey can learn to cut, and I was going to suggest doing that. But then I think you have to fight BT, the rival, first to do that. For anyone that's not aware, again, via a poll, we decided that the rival is named after my partner. Yeah. There is something unsettling about Hoppus. Just, like, blinding people. Yeah, I don't want to fight BT yet, and also I don't know, it feels like it would take a while. I think Scardy has the same memories of fighting BT, or fighting the rival here. Same memories that I do, because I remember losing to this rival fight a lot, because I tried to do it too early, so hopefully we will take our time. Is the law behind BT being your rival is that they're trying to get you out of a crippling gaming addiction? It can be. I don't think we decided on that law yet, but I don't see an issue with it. I would love Rocky to have some kind of rock type move. I think it's Ball Twister. Yep. Thank you, Alien. For anyone that's listening but not watching or reading the live chat, we have a command prompt to explain why my partner goes by the name BT and not by her actual name. BT is short for Ball Twister, and we have the command because Ball Twister feels like it's a sexist name, or a sexist, like, I hate my scumbag wife kind of nickname, which it is not. So thank you for that. I don't think we have a Peace-Low one. I could get a Peace-Low challenge reward though. What was Peace-Low? That's also true. Alien's got some deep lore going on. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't read that properly. I didn't know that, that's cool. I don't know if we know that, to be honest, but wild. Yeah, was there any Peace-Low lore? I can't really remember where it came from. I think it was just... Did I do it? Was it me mistyping? Okay, cool. Lovely. Maybe I will do some kind of... Hey, Mythical's here. No worries, cool. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, thank you for all of the pisses. Yeah, maybe I will set up a command where Peace-Low gives you piss lore, but everything's misspelled. Mythical's Pokemon trivia. Fans have speculated that ice types were not originally intended to be in the game, as there are no pure ice types in Gen 1, and none of the ice types particularly scream ice in their designs. Oh no, they don't, do they? That's a fair point. Yeah, Mythical was dropping bountiful Pokemon trivia in the last stream as well. I actually have... I don't know if it's trivia so much as it's... I mean, no, it's trivia in the same way that was trivia. So the one thing similar to that I know is that people think Venomoth and Butterfree have like swapped sprites by accident. Mythical Fax is very good. I would love Mythical Fax to be a name for this. Yeah, people think that Venomoth and Butterfree's sprites are accidentally swapped because their eyes just don't look right. Like Venonat looks a lot more like Butterfree, and Caterpie looks a lot more like Venomoth. I think someone said that wasn't true. I think someone in the game or someone in the company confirmed that wasn't true, but I still don't know if I believe it. And then there's something similar as well about Dragonite, I think. Maybe being... No, I think that one is bollocks. I don't know. There's stuff. Hey there, numbers. Yeah. That's my 8. That's the only one I know. Oh, dear, oh dear. Rocky turned away. Oh, Rocky doesn't like me because he's too high a level. I forgot about that, about traded Pokemon. Okay, well, we are not using Rocky for a bit then. Let's send out virtually. Let's live life on the edge. When will Nintendo, who's been poking all their moms? Lovely. Thank you, Sharpen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 1 second. I'm starting to get to the point where I've been careful enough with Herculine that I hope, fingers crossed, they're kind of high level enough that I shouldn't have to worry too much about them just kind of getting knocked out immediately. Oh Christ, being confused took a lot of damage though. Oh, I get so scared with them. Mythical facts. Really? That's wild. Oh, Lou, thank you for sorting that out so quickly. Amazing. The piece that originates from the publishing. Amazing. That's so sick. Lou, you work so fast. Thank you so much for your for your ongoing work and support. Yeah, after very confidently saying that Herculine is too high a level to really take any proper damage now, it did very quickly go down to half health there. Poker Park, which is the only game that matters to me. Poker Park, I think at this point is canonically the only Pokemon game, and these are all spin-offs, so that's fair. Let's throw Shmando up there. Cool. Strongest tail is the tail of the mind. Also, just out of interest, is anyone else getting just like really very briefly, but it did it then just a second ago. Is anyone getting the screen kind of like glitch just a little bit? It just kind of like it looks like it kind of drops and then just like it's up for a frame. It might just be OBS, or it might maybe it's me, maybe I'm just passing out, I don't know. I'll tell you what I could do. I started talking about it. I will go back in the VOD and I will look myself. Please note that I misspelled. I don't know why my voice did that. Oh, actually, this is quite low health. Hold on, I'm just going to be a little bit safe. I've got a super potion all. Nope, don't think so. Right, let's use a berry on Herculine and not have to release Herculine by the end of this stream, ideally. How much does Tackle do? 35 to... Okay, 6 is fine. Right, let's do some damage. Mythical Pokemon and Astral Facts. I'm not... well, don't do this because it's a lot of work, but I also like the idea that every time you drop one of these, it has a different name. Arceus or Arceus, original correct. Oh, there we go. Original pronunciation was Arceus, but they changed it due to obvious reasons. Yeah, I've always said Arceus. Have I? Arceus? I don't know if I've ever said it out loud. Well, there's a first for everything. Arceus. No, I think I said Arceus. I haven't noticed any glitches, but I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, I'll have a look. When is this? It's like an hour and a half into it. I'll be able to find this moment and I'll like slow it down to make sure. Mags, it was short-lived. He lived happily though, he's fine. Hey. Oh, Arceus is good. Or Archeops. Okay. Right, we've beaten Team Rocket. We are, I think, not very far away from being able to beat the gym. What does the gym look like here? Oh, I don't know. Can I just, like, fight the gym leader? I don't know, we'll find out. I don't think it's gonna be... okay. I don't think I'm going to do this every stream, but we might make it the second stream in a row that I try and finish on being a gym. Maybe. We'll see. Archie's Patreon Pokemon. We've done it. Good. Golden Archie's. Right. Let's... Did I get healed? Should I like teleporting? Yes. Okay. Let's have a look at this gym. Is that a tiny Chun-Li child? I didn't notice. Mythical Mamma Mia fun fact. Good. I love this. They used to pronounce it Arceus. Arceus. Maybe I would have as well. I really don't know. Okay. Right. Let's... But we got 20 minutes until 2 hours. That's about right, I feel like. Cool. Oh, cool. It's not actually a TV2 battle, but I didn't realise they put them together like that. Right. Mythical, do you have any trivia towards why Spinnerack looks like this in the first game? Because I remember every time I like played Pokemon Gold, I always panicked when I first saw Spinnerack because I'd be like, oh fuck, it's a shiny, and then no. And I don't know if maybe it's just like a design choice, maybe it's because they... Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, but Spinnerack's normally green, right? Like in most games. I am a bit colorblind. This might just be me, but Spinnerack's normally green, right? In like every other generation than this. Also mythical fun fact, I spent too long checking I pronounced her correctly. Yeah, like the way, because I learnt German at school, and you with Numlaut I think is the same pronunciation as like the in nurse is the way that we were taught it. Arceus. It doesn't even have 8 legs. They could be hidden. It looks like a spider. It's probably a spider. Spinnerack. It spins webs. I think it's a spider in it. It's a spider in it. Yeah. I think maybe it's a case of, because Pokemon Gold like introduced day and night cycles, maybe they... No, that's bollocks. I was going to say maybe it is like meant to look like it's at nighttime because Spinnerack is a nighttime Pokemon, but... Oh. Cool. And yes, definitely poison. Go on, Schmando. Right. We're going to keep Schmando out. And then see how far we get. And then probably tag in someone else in a sec. Oh, Pidgey should be smashing this gym, actually. If I'm in a rush, I should probably put Pidgey out. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that Pidgeotto going as well. Spinnerack is actually a mammal. Oh no, a very deformed human who lives in constant agony. Sharpen, that's no good. That's no good at all. We don't want that. Spinnerack is an ant cosplaying as Spider-Man. Yeah, probably. Fun fact that it's kind of related. In Gen 2, shinies were done just by shifting the Pokemon's colour palette. Oh, no way. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. That makes sense as well. I always wondered why some of them are just kind of shit. No, that's cool. I think I prefer that, actually. Well, no. Okay. Right, 20 to be one more. Oh yeah, poison does passive damage now. Okay. Right, let's make... No, we don't need to waste that much time. Let's just use an antidote. Whoop, whoop. Lovely. We're going to tag in Pidgey. Which sprite being bad was that, Mags? Was it Schmander? Never works at Nintendo, he told me that. Sharpen. Tell him to untell us. Kind of hate it when shinies are too try-hardy, like you can tell they tried to make them newer shinies cool. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I think every now and then it's nice to humble us with like shiny Pikachu, and it's just kind of a little bit orange. Yeah, no, I like Ledibur. I think Ledibur looks fine in this one. I think I like Ledibur. Ledibur was one of the first shiny Pokemon I ever caught, actually. It was in Pokemon X and Y. Was I traded Ledibur? No, it was it was a Flabébé that I caught in X and Y, and then I traded it online with someone for a golden Ledibur because I was a fool and I thought it was more important to try and fill out the Pokedex with shinies than it was to just keep my first ever shiny. We're starting fights in the chat. Yeah, I think a lot of the like Mega Evolutions and Gigantamax feel a little bit fan-arty. There's nothing wrong with that. I think some of them are good, but yeah, a lot of them are. That's fair. Hey. Right, I wonder if he evolves at level 17. Good old Pisky. Beedrill looks so cool. I don't think you can get Weedles in Pokemon Gold. I think it might be like a silver exclusive type thing. The Cake Gigantamax is wild. It's one of these where like they obviously introduce like Mega Evolutions and Gigantamax and stuff like that every now and then. And I'm kind of glad they don't carry on. I'm glad that they keep changing them each game because I don't know, I don't necessarily like them very much, to be honest. I didn't like Mega Evolutions when it happened. Oh, Vaccaroni, thank you very much for subscribing. Well, that's interrupted the fight a little bit, but that's fine. We will do that right now then. Everyone, if you... I'm not going to keep doing this, but if you know... There we go. If you know what to say, you say it. Rebecca Roney, I don't know if you've been here early in the stream, but we've got a new little section when this happens now because I wanted to improve it. I wanted it to be more of a ordeal. And he might look like he's not moving very much, but he's twitching and he's unhappy and he's breathing heavily. So let us spin that piss. Thank you very much, Rebecca Roney, for the subscription. Let's see what you have caused. Oh god. Okay. Right. So, right. So we did just get this. Literally the last spin. I was so sure. I was so worried that you were about to get on 3 free spins, which would have been terrifying. The only problem we have now is that I only have 1 HM and it's Flash. And none of my Pokemon at the minute can learn that. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're going to bank that one and we're going to wait until we get cut, which we're going to get in a moment. And that's going to have to go to Pidgey, which is not good. I don't want that, but it's fair. It's the only right thing to do. When we do eventually do that, the odds are 1 in 100, Sharpen. There are 100 choices on this wheel. Also, because I've not drawn attention to it yet, if anyone would like to just have a quick look at my avatar as I go away from this screen, there's an exasperated little sigh as I leave. Yeah, it's banked, it's reserved, it's going to be used on Pidgey, and when it does, we're going to ask the poll which move is going to get replaced by it. I'm going to ask everyone here. Will I change Pokemon? No, fuck it. We're cracking on. But again, thank you very much for subscribing. I am glad that I can now repay people's generosity and just give back something, because I keep saying, like, one of the main reasons that I want to see the Wheel of Pisfortune is I'm averaging something like 12, 13 subscriptions a month at the minute, and I say thank you a lot, and I mean it sincerely, but I can't really give anyone anything, so I'm glad that there is now a reward. Right, what are we doing? Let's fix up Pidgey. I don't think it's worth going back to the Poké Center, because hopefully Pidgey will just bomb through this. And then... No, I'll tell you what. It feels disingenuous to not try and get the HM as quickly as possible when it's a result of this. There might be a rival fight here. So let's... I don't know why I'm saving like I'm going to go back on it. You can see if I'm cheating. Okay, well... Let's see what happens. What Pokemon does the rival have at this point? Do they have a Ghastly? Have I made that up? Let's just... Okay, let's just crack on with Pidgey. Ah, there is the rival. Okay, fine. Pokemon facts you might have already known. Vivillon is a Pokemon introduced in Gen 6, which are different appearance depending on your region. Yeah, it's cool. It's one of these where, like, if you're somewhere... I don't know how specific they are, but wasn't it meant to be, like, if you, like, lived on a beach or lived on a shore or lived, you know, on a coastline, it was that specific? Or was it just, like, down to country? I don't know. Either way. There is a Ghastly. You're giving us the joke. Wonderful point. It gives me sharpen. Thank you very much for saying so. But I also wanted something tangible. Okay, that makes more sense then. Cool, right. We're gonna absolutely bomb through this rival with Pidgey. For anyone that missed it as well, at the start of the stream, Pidgey was immunized as the result of a piss wheel spin. I was very excited by that. There are not many positive outcomes on the wheel, so I was very excited for that to happen and for it to happen on my favorite Pokemon at this stage. I really like the idea that Vivillon would just have like the flags of the countries and states on them. I'm glad Vivillion's deck number is 666. That feels fair. I feel like any Pokemon that knows where you, the player, live should be given a satanic name, satanic number. Right. Let's use Rocky. I'm fairly sure Pisky's gonna evolve into Piscioto. Right, let's see if he can kill me in 3 turns. Oh, thinking about it, I'm sure he can actually. That wasn't the strongest move I made. Okay, that's fine. Okay, right, let's hope Pisky can take Croconaw, else this might fucking kill Herculine. Oh no, okay. I've got potions. And he's not super effective against Pisky. This should be fine. Fingers crossed, everyone. Oh god. Okay, no, this is fine. We're safe. So I want everyone to pay close attention to Pisky's 4 moves, and which moves are being used most, and which ones are most useful for me in this run. And then when we decide which one gets replaced with a HM, for everyone to be merciful. Okay. I just need anyone to land a hit on Croconaw. This should be fine. Oh god, maybe it's not fine. Can Pisky not learn Cut? Has this all been for nothing? Oh god. Oh fucking hell. If Croconaw's faster than... I don't think I have any revives. Okay. Right, so no pressure. Okay, I'm really... Oh no. He doesn't do any damage. Fuck. Okay, right, let's use Flash. There is a chance Herculine might be about to die. And if that's the case... oh no. Okay, so... throw the egg. If Herculine dies, I have to release them. Hopefully... Okay, cool. Please hit. Okay. We're fine. We're safe. Cool. We're all good. We're safe. Is Pissy gonna evolve if he's fainted? We're all good. We're all safe. Hey! Here comes the boy. I mean, this raises the good question, though. Piss. Thank you. I keep in my headphones during these streams, and it's so close to my ear. I recorded it knowing it was going to do that, and yet... Oh dear. Thank you very much. I will drink some water. 1 second. Piss. Yeah, I recorded it knowing it was going to be right next to my ear, and I thought that was funny, and it is. But Does 200 blots seem about right for that? Piss. Thank you. Right. Okay, let's go through. Let's not set up any cryptocurrency called Pisscoin. And let's use cut on Pisky. No, I'm not doing them live. This is recorded, and it's right in my ear. I don't know if anyone else is getting that. Did it revive Pidgeotto? Oh, cool. Do I want a Caterpie? I don't want to bother with having a Metapod, but I do like Butterfree. I like Jumpisca. Alien, I think you know what you have to do. It's ASMR. ASMR. Cool. ASMR. Oh dear. Are you going to give me cut, or do I have to find that? Oh, I never know how to get the bloody... okay, right. Hold on. We're not going to beat the gym this stream. That's how we're going to start the next stream. But we are going to get cut, and we are going to redeem this fucking thing. What am I doing? Alright, let's put Herculine in front. Because Pidgeotto is running away from the pack a little bit here now. Right. I like Jumpisca. Oh. The fact is very good. Thank you, Max. I think that is perfect. I think Jumpisca is perfect. Pissamar, a Pissamar. Skady. No. I'm rushing it. It's a bad idea, but I've got potions. We're just in the forest. There's no fights to get cut. I'm sure Herculine won't die from any of these bug types. It's fine. I wonder if I can use Escape Rope as well in a bit. Yeah, so this sucks, and I never know how to actually like trap Farfetch'd, because you have to like back them into a corner to be able to get them to the trainer. Yeah, Skady, I tell you what, yes. I absolutely give you that right. So I reckon you have to keep pushing them all the way around until they're in like a corner in the bottom right. Oh, and then I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I always struggle with this bit, so this is going to be bad to watch, I think, but... Let's see. We'll say it. We all qua from time to time. Yeah, for anyone that wasn't here earlier in the stream as well, a little tidbit. I am mainly doing this stream because I finished the animation I'm working on a bit earlier than normal. Is this right? Like this? Yeah, I finished the animation I'm working on, and the animation I'm working on is it's the one of Jacob's mistake. Actually, I could probably use a second opinion on this. So I'm always struggling to like describe it, and I don't really know what the best title is going to be for the actual animation. But it's the recent one where Jacob like scuffed everyone's recordings. And had to like redraw all of their like drawings from scratch. If that was the only thing you were thinking about, so that's not kind of the main bit of the actual audio, like the audio focuses on something else. Thanks, Japan. I basically need to figure out what to call the animation. So like, how would you all search for that? If I'm putting you on the spot, what do you think you would like search for to try and find that moment? Hey, I think I did it right, you know? Yeah, lovely, cool. Because I think I'm going to call it something like Jacob's mistake or Jacob's biggest mistake. Something that's like... Jacob fucks up animated would be pretty good. I don't know if that then... pours gasoline on the beef. I mean, this is low-key gonna put a little bit of gasoline on the beef, it's fine. Giraffe animated the episode where Jacob fucked everything up is pretty good. It's a strong suggestion. Why Jacob quit Giraffe? So bells. Do I just go full like clickbait title? Jacob fucked up. You won't believe why. I'm leaning towards Jacob's like biggest mistake or something like that at the minute. I'm not sure though. I do quite like why Jacob quit Giraffe. Cool. Are you gonna give me the HM? Please, give me cut. Yes? Yes. Hey, sick. Right. We have a poll to settle then, folks. You'll get age restricted if you play fucking your title. I know from a friend for research. Oh no. Oh, mythical. The redacted episode finally revealed. Yeah. Save it for when he actually quits Giraffe, because I've made one too many animations. Okay, right. Let's get a poll going. We are... Oh wait, I need to check as well first. Does Pidgey no cut? Please, God. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wank. Right. Well. I think it's got to be Herculean then. Scardium Day. I was so sure they would, because like Farfetch does. Oh, whatever. Okay. It was Teacher HM to your slot 1 Pokemon. I don't know whether it would have been Schmando next at the time that I called it, but I think it should probably be Herculean now. So Herculean is going to learn a HM. Lovely. Let's have a look at what 4 there are, and we're going to do it to a poll. One of them is going to get deleted. Right. Tackle, Leah, Smokescreen, or Ember? Whoops. sick. We have 1 minute to decide. One of these, thank you, Rebecca. Such a like shit-eating little laugh in the chat. Herculene's really getting fucked. We are deleting one of these 4 moves to replace it with cut. I'm not going to vote on this one. I feel like I should leave this purely to be democratic. I don't know if you can delete HMs ever this early. I don't think the move deleter man knows how to delete them either. So, it is on you. We have 1 vote so far. Do we want to keep voting for a move to get replaced by cut? I am not going to say anything about my thoughts on what's being voted on until it goes completely done. We have only about 5 seconds, I would say, left to vote. I promise I have not voted in this, but it is decided. We are replacing Leah. Thank you, everyone. I would say Leah is probably what I would have tried to replace it with as well. So, as much as I don't enjoy... there's no like, are you sure? Oh, that's going to be dangerous. As much as I don't want my starter Pokemon to have to learn a HM, I also didn't want my starter Pokemon to be fucking doomed from the word go. So, there we have it. Everyone, thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to call it there, and I don't know when I'm going to pick these up. I do them inconsistently, sporadically. Couldn't think of the word there, but that's it for today. Thank you everyone who subscribed and spun the piss wheel. Feel free to join us tomorrow. We're going to do another stream, but it's going to be a community art stream. As usual, it'll be Gartic, more than likely. Until then, take care and piss out. Goodbye. Piss.
It's like a game of hide and seek, but it's my turn to search and see. I still know all the hiding spots to check to find the lost, and thank the child.